This is arguably the single most exciting week that we could have doing this save. By the end of this week, by the end of play on Friday, we'll have won anything from a treble to fuck all. And that starts with today. We have 11 league games left. We have, at the moment, 2 cup games left. One of which is a cup final against our former team Treflin, which we'll play by the end of today. Before that, we'll play our last league game before the split. And we have so much to show you. Hit the intro. I've not done that before. Future Duncan, hit the intro. So welcome, and let's start weirdly looking at TNS's fixtures. So the last game we played was the 19th of November. That's the last that you've seen on stream. The last game they played then was this. They last played on the 16th. So since then, they've 1-1. Got put out of the Welsh Cup in the 4th round by Connah's Quay. Lost to Carnarvon. Drew with Barry. Drew with Connah's Quay. Drew with Haverfordwest. And play Holywell today. Now, why am I showing you their thing? Because actually, they're still second, which means we, when I find us, we're still top. Okay? But our schedule has looked a little bit different. We went and beat Barry 3-1. We get past the 4th round in the Welsh Cup, beating Holywell 2-0. We then drew with Haverfordwest. Everyone's fucking drawn with Haverfordwest. We drew 2-2. We if that's game I remember, we fucked that. Yeah. We just made the mess of that game. We then beat Holywell 2-0 again. We then drew with Lantwood Major 0-0. And then we lost to Connah's Quay 1-0. So our form is going down. But we've stayed just a little bit better. Our gap in the league has went from now 1 point, pardon me, to 3. I didn't realise that Colwyn Bay won the league yesterday, did I? I did. I knew that. Pardon me. So that is what's happened since you we also, believe it or not, we did some transfers and some business got done. I have my notepad, which means one thing. Let's go through what's new. Luca Thomas was the first sign we made. We made the sign of him on the 25th of November, which I think, if I remember right, was the loan deadline day, which meant it was the last time we could change the squad until January. So he managed to get brought into the squad then. He, at the time, I was looking at the wings, and that was a position I just didn't feel happy with. We had, at the time, Tweedy, we had Allport, we had Leach, who were all our real wingers. Hobson can go out there, Hunt can go across or whatever. But I wanted somebody else in to really compete with Tweedy. And Thomas, we brought him in on trial. We didn't know what his stats were fully, but we liked the look of him. His coaches said he was better than what we had, and we went, fuck it. And to be honest, he looks like a really good player for us. He's made 4 appearances, no goals, no assists. XG 0.03, so you're not expecting much from that. Nearly got an assist, if you like, in terms of expected assist, but he is just here, he is finding his feet. Left footer, so he's still going to cut in at the edge of the box here, but he is going to try and get down to the byline. On the 5th of December, we got offered, well, the board came to us and they said, we think we'd like to offer you a new deal. What do you think about that? And I was like, yeah. So they did. 6th of December, we accepted a new contract. We're on a 1-year extension. Now on £220 a week. We were on 190 before that. And yeah, we are just a little bit of security, I guess. But I want to talk about that maybe at the end of the video or before the cup final maybe. We'll talk about that in a moment. What happened after that, Duncan? Because a lot of things happened. On the 9th of December, we signed James Gibbons on a free, although he's only been able to be registered. Now he's played 1 game. New first choice, right back. Good crossing, good tackling, decent enough passing, Physicals are fine for this level. All in all, better than what we had in the position. Is Hewitt still there? Hewitt is still there, but we'll talk about the guys who are getting bids in for them in a moment. On the 15th of December, we agreed a free transfer of a man who I have chased what feels like for about a season and a half now. I think since we got to Bala, I've tried to sign him. But we finally got Ruben Davies coming in. He is, for us, I think, going to be an exceptional signing. Why he's only played 4 league games for Connaskey this season, I honestly don't know. I mean, you see that he's never really been out and out prolific. Well, that's not even fair. His first season he was okay, 11 league goals and 26 appearances in the league. All in all, he scored 16 and 38. Then he scored 16 and 27. So he had another high scoring season in all competitions. Then last season, he scored 15 and 31 in all competitions. That's like a 1 and 2. And then for Connaskey, he scored 1 and 5. And for us, he only played 1 game. Why? I don't know who the other striker are, but we've brought in now Hutton from them and Ruben Davies, but we have chased him. Does look a better fit than Andrew Winter. But Andrew will now... It's just lets pecking order kind of fall down a little bit more, which works in our favour. Which then let Sam Bellis leave on a free. He's went to, I think it's Finn Harps in Ireland. I can't actually remember now. Yep, Finn Harps, Republic of Ireland. That's where he is. We then have wrote something else. On the 24th of December, on Christmas Eve, we offered new contracts to Duffy, Heath and Hobson. They were all out of contract. They all signed new deals. They're all tied up for between 1 and 2 year extensions. And talking about Hobson, he has been on fire for us. 17 goals and 9 assists in 26 appearances for us this season in all competitions. The man is key to everything that we have done so far this year. And honestly, I have no idea where the hell we would be without him. So that's just amazing for us. So with that, new striker, new right mid, new right back, which is allowing us to let other people leave. Lama, we have tried to get gone. He wanted to go. It isn't happening. Elliot Hewitt, we offered out. He didn't think he would get many offers due to his high wages. I didn't either. But one team did come in. TNS. They can have him. I'm happy with that. Caelan Haseman, we've offered out. Carrick Rangers want him on loan. A few other clubs kind of interested, but for whatever reason not making the moves. Tobias Hurlock, another player who we've tried to move on. He's not backup options, but we've accepted offers from Bonnie Rigrose and Carrick Rangers for him on loan. Everyone else kind of just interested in taking him on loan. I have put Yadoa up for sale as well. Just trying to get the squad smaller and stronger has been the thing. Today, we are taking on Newtown in our final league game before the split. We then have Treflin in the cup final. We might... No, we fucking won't. I'm hoping we'll have league games in between Treflin and Britton Ferry because we do have the split coming up after that, but we have drew Britton Ferry away in the quarter-final of the Welsh Cup. Let's get to it. In terms of the team, this is the team that didn't do well the last game, but we're sticking with it. I don't see any need to make changes, and there's nobody not on the bench that I want on the bench. So, yeah, Biggers dropped his playing concern, which is fine. He still has the potential to be a really solid player for us. Did we overspend? Absolutely. But, you know, he's well down the pecking order for right backs, which is terrifying. But as a backup for us, he's fine. He's not anything special. Jessop's not really played. He's made 3 appearances all season, both of which have been cup games. Not even made an appearance in the league. But again, you see that he's way down the list of centre-halves we have. But again, as a backup option, he is perfectly fine. And he is there doing what we signed him to do. I do have an issue now with Winter and Daniels. I think Daniels probably has a better goal-to-game ratio. I just personally prefer Winter. But yeah, enough talking. Let's get to this first game. where if we don't win today, we could go level on points with TNS, which is terrifying. But I would very much like to at least stay 3 points clear going into the split. We won't show every game the split between now and Friday over the next 5 episodes, because the split's going to be done over 4 episodes essentially. But we will definitely, without a doubt, do the 2 games we have against TNS. We'll probably skip Newtown and or Pennybont games, definitely, but we'll definitely play Colwyn Bay. We'll definitely do TNS. So that's at least 4 of the games you'll see this week. And if we keep progressing in the Welsh Cup, we'll absolutely stick with that. As I said, we could potentially end this season with 3 trophies or no trophies. It's crazy. If we do, say we do what I feel is like the impossible and we win the domestic treble this year, I think for us, it doesn't get any better than that here in Wales. The only reason we would be staying here would be to somehow try and cement Bala as the best team in the league, which financially we're going to struggle to do. Or we go to TNS and win a few more domestic leagues here, and I'm not saying it doesn't appeal to me, but I don't think that would help us in the long term. Then you could say, well, maybe, doing that one season playing the qualifiers of the Champions League, that is so fucking poor. But we'll get one, like the same as we had this season. We'll play one double header, probably be put out, get a lot of money for it, but that's it. So is that really worth staying? I don't know. And I'm not saying we'll resign at the end of the season if we win the treble. That's not what I'm saying. I don't think I would do that in real life. But I think it may be time to start looking for a job elsewhere. Not just a club with a bigger reputation, a league with a bigger reputation, maybe even away from the UK. Because realistically, where do we go from here? Lower division Scotland, maybe a push get top end championship in Scotland, lower end Premiership, but I doubt it. If we go to England, possibly League 2 would be a good level to try and get to, but again, what are we really going to prove there? I don't know. The whole world is our oyster at this point in time, so we will have a look in the summer if that is the case. If we miss the league by a couple of points, I'll probably want to stay and win it. But as long as we win something in Wales, I generally will be happy. I just don't like to leave feeling like there's unfinished business. And the way that we are pushing for the league this year, there is definitely going to be unfinished business if we don't win the league. Yeah. But we have been awful. It is 1-0 down. We've had 3 shots, 1 on target, but nothing is happening. So, Thrash Arms, what the fuck was that? Let me now start. TNS have went 2-0 up. So right now we are back to level in the league. Hoylwell have just got 1 goal back, which is fine. TNS have just scored a 3rd. We did look at other goalkeepers. We've seen a guy who had the same 3-star rating, but technically, in terms of shot stopping, he looked like a better player. Did consider it. Decided against it all in all, to be honest. Oh God. But yeah. Oh, lads, can we do something? Not that, though. I think Christ is offside. I am looking at subs already. Hutton is having one of the worst games I think I've seen him ever have. Ruben Davies seems still be struggling to get in. Thomas has got hit in the turf there, which makes me maybe see why he wasn't getting game time. But one change that is happening right now is Billy Leach is coming on, and so is Andrew Winter. Defensively, we'll look all over the fucking place as well. Gibbons is coming off. Bigger's going to come on. Thomas can keep his place. Look at that pace. Just driving with the ball. Exactly what we need. Cuts it back to Heath. Heath has from distance. Good save by the goalkeeper. Puts out for a corner. What's this? Hobson does look absolutely knackered, but he's also our best chance of getting back in this game. I'm going to bring on Tweedy, and I'm going to bring Heath off for Honeyman, and I'm going to push Honeyman up. We'll play this asymmetric style. He'll be a centre mid on attack, which is going to give us another body, but he'll be running past the strikers, hopefully, on overlapping runs. I'm hoping Hobson will be fine to get us through this. Washington now. TNS are now winning 5-2. They're putting an end to their run of bad form quite emphatically. Oh my god, just give me a point at the very least, lads. Sinclair advanced with the ball. Gives it to Tweedy. Kind of bad first touch, but he still got it. McCarthy slides in, knocks out for the throw. I am berating, which is giving them a bit of motivation. Hobson with the free kick. We've seen him score from here. Close, but no cigar there. I cannot believe we're dropping 3 points here. One minute left. Hobson running after this. Cuts it back to Leach. Squares it to Tweedy. Tweedy, how do you hit that? What's a corner? Oh my god. Come on, lads. Tweedy. That's an awful ball to Honeyman. Get it back in. Tweedy floats it across. Sinclair heads it. Leach hits it right off the goalkeeper. That'll be another corner. Oh dear God. Please don't fuck us up. Right at them, and referee fucking blows. We lose 1-0. We level on points with TNS. What the fuck was that? It's just goal difference keeping us top of the league as we go into the split. Those two games against TNS are going to be so important. It's unreal. We have a week till the cup final, which is great, but we need to see what the split looks like. Oh, fuck. So we're playing Newtownshire after the cup final, then Pennybont, then TNS, Carnarvon. Ooh, okay. Then Britain Ferry in the cup, Colwyn Bay, Pennybont, Newtown. Oh my god, okay. Right. We'll be back for the cup final. And then let's plan ahead. And we are back for the cup final. I'm not making any changes to the starting 11. The bench I have to change ever so slightly. We can only have 5 players, so we've dropped Bigger and Lament. Just because I don't need that thing. So yeah, exact same team, hoping to Christ for a better performance. Hewitt had went to TNS on a free. Paul Williams, the 19-year-old striker who, when we first came in, appeared a couple times for me because he was that under 19 player. He's also away to TNS on a free. They'd signed a pre-contract, so just let him go. I didn't think he was good enough for us. He's sure as shit not good enough for them. So why they've took him, I don't know, nor care. So yeah, we're playing against my former team in Treflin in a cup final. Actively shitting myself. Harry Whitley and I signed him. Thomas Sadler, remember him. Ben Bailey rings a bell. Jimmy Clark rings a bell. Lorrigan, Toms. Beb! My boy Beb. Go and win that trophy, please. I am actually so fucking it. Oh man, they're in good form as well. We're not. Oh, I'm so... Why are we both playing in fucking white? Could they not have played in red? They didn't play in red. That always confused me. Okay, anyway. We're one of the teams in white with the black shorts. They're the team in white with the grey shorts. Fucking hell. I'm nervous enough as it is. I'm going to get confused who's shooting what direction soon. Obiro hits a shot, goes out for a corner. Look at Thomas with the corner. Floats him back post. Whitland comes out and catches it. Pardon me. Sinclair to Hobson. To Heath. Heath plays a long ball over the top. Doesn't quite get where it's going. Hunt tries to play it across. The intercept as well. I think Davies would have been, or Davis. Can I remember how to say if it's Davies or Davis? I know there is some players whose name is spelled that way, and it is Davis, and I know players whose name is spelled that way, and it is Davies. So I don't know which one he falls on. Doesn't matter. We have a penalty. I'm just going to stop waffling on. Callum Hutton steps up. 1-0 up in the cup final. Callum Hutton with his 10th goal of the season for us. Other than injuries, he has been a perfectly good signing for us from Connah's Quay. Injuries has been his biggest issue, and then random performances where he'll play like decent to good for like a good few games, and then he'll just drop a 6.2 and over. Like, what the hell? Doesn't matter, we're 1-0 up in this cup final. Can we get a second before 20 minutes? Hobson back to somebody. Sinclair, I think. Thomas with a header. It's his first goal. Good ball in from Sinclair. I think the goalkeeper should have came for this, personally. But then again, the defender probably should have dealt with this. It's not... It's both a good ball and an easy to defend ball. But Thomas is in the right place. Their defender isn't. As a defender, you always want to be goal side. He doesn't get goal side. Thomas has the space. Cannot use his body to let him jump. He's not going to get to Thomas. With that header from that close, he's got to hit it on target. He did. We're 2-0 up. Let's go, boys. Hobson gets tackled by Toms. My boy Toms. Lonergan. Bebb. Watson. Can Sinclair stop the cross? Doesn't. Floats it back in. Bridgman heads it across, but it's over. Okay. Fine. 2-0 up. Being comfortable at the moment. Gibbons away with the free kick. Plays it short to Duffy, who plays it long, just straight to the goalkeeper for some reason. Apologies for the sniffling. I have a bit of a cold. It's that time of year. Duffy heads it forward though. Hutton. To Hobson. Davies. And it's his second goal of the season, but it's his first goal for us. And it's in a cup final. That should be putting the game to bed. But I've also seen our teams, both Bala and Treflin, shit the bed. So let's not get ourselves too ahead. But yeah, 3-0 up under half an hour. Now realistically, this is a team in the division below who look like they're going to get relegated from their league, which I'm actually devastated about. I really didn't want Treflin to ever get relegated, because then like a nice when we get to the end of the season, like the series, I'd love like one final season as Treflin before retiring. That'd have been awesome. If they get relegated, the chances of them ever coming up against, it's not slim, but it's never likely because there is no league, blah blah blah. It doesn't matter. I'm just very upset they're about to get booted out of the playable database unless it manages to stay up or get promoted again in the future. But I'll stop waffling. Hunt for the ball over the top to Hobson. Whitlam with a good save. I think all our goals have hit across that. Oh no, the two goals with the feet have went bottom left, the header went bottom right. Thomas with the corner, dives at the back post, doesn't win it, but Hobson's there again. Good tackle by Williams, actually. But yeah, team below, like they're going to get relegated. This is a cup final that we should never be losing, but it's football, things can happen. Whitlam with a decent save. I'm sure we're the one that signed what? I think we signed half of this bloody team. We probably did. I recognise some of the names. Thomas puts it in. We don't win the header again. Second effort. Clark heads out. It's another corner. Just piling the pressure on here before half time, which I like to see. Thomas with in-swinger this time. Again, Thomas Sadler, player that was our rock at the back for us when we were at Sheffield. Good to see him still there. He wins it. Fucking random lunging tackle by Hunt. Thank Christ he won the ball. Sinclair though, to Deitch. To Sinclair. To Hutton. Hutton plays inside to Hobson. Plays it back to Duffy. First time ball to Thomas. Takes a touch. Plays it through to Hobson. Hobson hits it. Good save by Whitland. It's another corner. 1 minute left of added time before half time. Thomas would then swinger. Can he find a player that is ours? No, but Raymond Davies takes it outside the box. Hobson gets it back out to Thomas. Plays it inside to Duffy. Thomas was offside. That'll probably be the end of the half. And it is 3-0 up at half time. I cannot complain. I was reading the pre-match shit before starting recording. If we win this, it will be the club's second time in the 140 odd history, and it would be Treflin's first time winning it in their 44-year history. There you go. There's some factoids for you in the year 2025. No, we're not 2025 at all. We're 2028, 2029 in game. Fucking can't remember. Doesn't matter. 3-0 up at half time. I am just waffling. Gibbons to Duffy. Back to Gibbons. Plays the ball forward. Doesn't get to us. As things currently stand, I would be giving game time to Christie, Honeyman and Winter if I get the choice of 3 subs without having to be forced into any subs. That'd be the 3 I'll be looking to make in this game. Hobson there, just lack of pace, brutally failing him there. Good header by Duffy, gets it to Biro, tries to put the top of the ball to what I'm assuming was Thomas. Poor attack there by Davies. Well done, Heath. What can Thomas do? Absolutely fuck all. Good to know. Ball over the top to Bebb. And Bebb, like he did for us, can't hit the back of the net. Hemfrey hits it long. Hobson, though, gets it. Heads it back to Deitch. Deitch plays the ball over the top to what I'm assuming was meant to be Hutton, but he ain't making that shit. I don't think he's got pace either. It's one thing we kind of lack is pace. Bebb's shot saved, not comfortably by Hemfrey, but the second attempt by whoever the hell that was comfortable. But let's make our 3 changes that we wanted to make. I wanted to bring on Christie, who will come on for Obiro. I want to bring on Honeyman, who will come on for Hobson, and Winter can come on for Hutton, I think, actually. No. 3 guys who definitely deserve to be here. They've been ever present in the team for most of the season. Henry's not been ever present, but the form he has showed when he's come in, be it a sub or the occasional game he started, in general has been pretty good, pretty solid, so I'm not going to complain. He definitely deserves a bit of game time. Winter was our number 1 striker for most of the season so far, so he definitely deserves it. And Christie was our first choice DM till we signed Obiro, and then since then's filled in at left back, right back, centre back, and defensive mid for us. So I'd say a very successful signing for us this season. Mackenzie Toms with a shot from distance. Doesn't trouble the goalkeeper. Ball over the top. Straight back to their goalkeeper. Watkins. What can he do? To Daly. Can we win the ball back? Please. Please? Okay, we're playing shit, so I'm just going to demand more. What this means is I need to edit the intro now for next episode onwards. Great. Can't wait. Sinclair though throws it to Winter. Sinclair with the ball at the back post. Doesn't quite get to anybody, but Heath picks it up. Plays it to Gibbons. Gibbons. Swings a ball at the back post. Nobody's there. Sinclair picks it up though. Plays this one on the ground to Winter. Hits the post. Hits a defender but can't get a third attempt to put it in the back of the net. Sorry for the odd there. Yeah, we're just kind of waiting now. We've won the game, we've won the cup. We're just now kind of at the stage of waiting for it to end. And then we'll plan where we'll be tomorrow. Bebb advancing. plays it to Bridgman. Thomas has a shot from distance which goes wide. Tell you what, we were giving them a lot of chances this half, it feels, but not hitting the target that often. We have a free kick in the last minute of the game. Thomas plays it short to Honeyman. Takes a touch inside, just pass it kind of straight into Whitland's hands. Whitland now hits it long. Duffy comfortably takes a touch, blotters it forward. 30 seconds left. Deitch now. Crossball to Gibbons. Plays it forward to Thomas. Back to Gibbons. Inside to Heath. Heath plays a good forward ball to Honeyman, who's tackled. They're now on the break again. But it doesn't matter. It's our first domestic trophy. Let's watch the boys go up and get their trophy. There I am, fat man at the back. It's took us 5 seasons, but we finally have a bit of silverware. Oh. Hey! And with that, our first bit of silverware as a manager. Not the first final we've won, though. We did win a playoff final for Europe. Yeah, lads, you deserve the moment to be happy. The fuck's doing the cartwheel at Camden? It's not that exciting. But yeah, we've won. First cup down, so we're not leaving this season empty-handed. We've got 12k for that. We win the Nathaniel MG Cup. Okay. Fraser praised by Ball supporters. Board happy. Who the fuck are you? Oh, cool. Yeah, they were definitely the big silver achievers. Dylan Bebb was the top goal scorer. Bailey Hobson was the top assist maker. Hurlock is going out to Pennybon. That's fine. We might look to try and bring in a left winger. Maybe. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, let's look at the fixtures then. I say we come back for TNS, then Carnarvon. That's the 2 games I think we'll come back for. So I'll play Newtown, I'll play Pennybon, and then we'll be back for TNS. And tomorrow, there'll finally be a cup win on that damn table in the intro. I need to remember when I saved that picture. 1 trophy down, 2 to go. Come on, Bala.